wanted to wish you guys a great New Year's Eve. I forgot to film an intro for this video, so I'm doing it right now. Excuse me for my clothes, but I just got off of work right now. And I wanted to stress that stay safe tonight, guys, for New Year's Eve. I work in the emergency room, and it's just, I know the impact on what, drinking and driving can do, and just all those other sorts of things. So just stay safe, and I wanted to say thank you also for the support and the feedback that I've gotten back from my first video. I have reached out on Instagram, and a lot of you guys have reached out on Instagram, and have really given me good feedback on what I could do better, how you guys liked the video, what kind of content you guys want to see for the upcoming videos. So I really appreciate that, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm working hard, and I really want to put out some good videos coming up this coming year. And also I just wanted to say thank you for all the support you guys are giving me on Instagram. So for whoever follows me on Instagram, thank you. I just hit 1,000 followers today, and that's been a goal of mine for a couple months now, and it's just it's been an interesting journey for me on this whole social media platform. I really wanted to dive headfirst into it, and it's taken me a little bit to learn it. It is a learning curve, and I just I was looking back at some of my old photos on Instagram, and it's just looking at my first photo on Instagram compared to my photos that I've recently been posting. The quality is just 10 times better, and I've learned how to use Instagram to my benefit, what time to post at, the hashtags and stuff like that. And I didn't know that when I first started out, and I just wanted to stress with these videos, it's this is going to be my second video for the channel, and when I hit 100 videos, I think it's going to be funny to look back at this second video and see wow, all the changes I've been able to do, and my improvements I've done on editing and stuff like that, because I literally downloaded Premiere Pro the other day and have been editing on Premiere Pro and kind of just dabbling in it, and I really don't know any of the hidden tricks and stuff like that. So I hope you guys forgive me for my poor editing skills, but I promise you that the videos will get better in quality and stuff like that. And maybe down the line, when I get a little bit better subscribers, I'll upgrade to a better camera. But for right now, I think GoPro is just the way to go. I think it's cheap. I have a couple of them, so I'm gonna continue to use those. But on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's me making a set of Canards for my GTO. So I made them a couple days ago. I'll show you guys. I go through step by step on how to make the Canards, and what I do. I'm no pro at fabbing, but it's something that I think everybody can do as long as they just put their effort in and go ahead and just try. I think a lot of us car guys lack the enthusiasm to just take that next step and just take the leap to go ahead and just try to make something where you're afraid that you're gonna mess up. Trust me, I mess up so many times on a lot of my stuff. My rear spoiler, my rear diffuser, all that stuff. I've literally messed up tons of times making those, and it took me a lot of times to get them to where they are today. And even then today, it's still not the best quality, but it's functional, and I think it looks good in my own opinion. So hope you guys enjoy this, and remember, stay safe. Alrighty, don't mind the mess, but this is what I'm currently working on. I have the front end off the car right here. If anyone doesn't know how to do it on a GTO, it is literally just 3 screws right here, 1, 2, and 3, and also and then I have already broken the clips like many of you might, and did the just put some like quick pin, the ones with the rubber bands on the end. But all you're gonna do is just pull the bumper off and it comes right out. Alrighty, so what I've gone ahead and done is I took a piece of cardboard just like this, kind of laid it out right here, and kind of just kept cutting until I found a good shape for the vehicle. I mean, for the curvature of the front bumper. So I have it basically down. I got it basically to where I wanted to with the mounting, and that's kind of how it's going to be laid out like that. And so I took the template I did here. I have a sheet of aluminum right here. Kind of just put it down and laid it flat just like this, and traced around it and then cut it out. And also, on a side note, you guys can use these snips just like this. I wouldn't recommend using them on this, just because they tend to like bend up. Like, see, if you do this, they tend to bend the aluminum, like have a curvature. And if you really want a flat, nice piece, just take a grinder. I grinded it out. What I do is I lightly grind the very top of it, just so it kind of gets a groove into it, and then I go back in and it kind of just follows that groove and makes a nice clean cut, just like that. So I've already done that. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is I've already started on these and kind of pre-drilled the holes and everything all like that. What I'm doing right now is sanding them down. What you're gonna want to do is sand with 80 grit first to kind of roughen up the aluminum. Sand down the edges, get everything off, that so you're not gonna prick yourself, because trust me, I've done it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow this up with 240, or I believe I have 240, and then I'll finish it. I'll probably use the 240. I'll lay a coat of primer on it, and then I'll sand the primer down with some 400, and then that will be good enough to lay down the base coat for the Canards. So let me go ahead and finish sanding this up, and I'll get back to you guys. Guys, so I went ahead and primered these down real quick, and then I sanded it a little bit. Make sure when you guys are priming, don't be too concerned if it comes out rough or anything like that. It's the beauty of primer. You're going to be able to sand it down, and it's going to still look great afterwards. You just needed to get something for that paint to really bind to. So now that these are primered, let's go ahead and get them back up here. I hope you guys like my backyard spray booth. Alrighty, so I'm using a can of Rust-Oleum flat black. Pretty simple stuff. Give it a shake and we'll go to town on spraying it. And make sure you spray a really light coat on the first try. Up the inside of these things. I'm going to be painting these right now. I'm just gonna be painting them. I plan on later down on the road to getting some nice like kidney grills, but for right now I figured just doing a quick paint job would make it look, 10 times better. So what I'm gonna do is take some 220 and I'm gonna go to town on sanding it, and then we're gonna rinse it off real quick and give it a quick paint job. All right, second coat time. You can go a little bit heavier on this one. Okay guys, so I went ahead and finished the last coat of black on the canards. I also added a coat of clear to them also. So this is how it turned out. I don't think it turned out too shabby. I think that I could have done a little bit better of a job, but that's for, you know, later down the road if I wanted to remake them. But I think it turned out really good. They are pretty sturdy, and I think that they're gonna do just the trick for my application. I went ahead and make sure you guys had them pre-drilled. If I didn't say that before, I went and had them pre-drilled before I painted them and stuff like that. You don't want to paint it. I mean, drill them on. You don't want to drill them on freshly painted. You know, you don't want to drill anything that's freshly painted. And also for the mounting, I went ahead and went to Home Depot and just got like these, I don't even know, like shelf brackets, I guess, like that. I don't know, they're just like a 3-inch, or not even that, I think they're an inch by an inch, like 90-degree brackets. They look, and you know, they don't look too bad. They kind of blend into the silver, and also, you know, are very sturdy and are gonna do the trick. I think that also make sure that you are using stainless steel bolts. I don't know about you guys, but I live in California, and it is, you know, very sunny and doesn't really rain a lot. But I don't know where you guys live, but you guys East Coast people live in, like, you know, very humid and like regions of the of America. So, you know, or you know, elsewhere around the world. But stainless steel does not rust, and that is the only option. If you guys are gonna do it, you might as well do it right and get the right stuff the first time. So that's gonna do it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And also, stay safe and have a happy new year. Peace.